Salutations, fam. This is Dark Slayer Arim from How to See It Gaming, and it is the end of tournament week. We got ourselves 2 victories, basically. I got a top 4 on Wednesday, and I won yesterday completely undefeated, playing this deck. But this is not the deck you're thinking of. This is a Dragon Link variant, but basically this is the heart and soul of the deck. Effectively, one of my friends, he gave me a playset of Albaz, and I was like, cool, I can try this out now. And let me tell you, it's so strong. But we're going to just kind of breeze through the deck profile. We've got 2 Rocket Synchron, the 1 Recharger, the double copies of Rocket Tracer, the 1 copy of Absolouter, the double Knock Division, triple copies of Starlead Seifert, the 1 Black Dragon Clap Serpent, the 1 Wyver Burster, the 1 Levy, the 1 Emperor. Main deck hand traps, we've got the 2 Nibs, the 2 Lancias, triple Gamma, and the 1 Driver. Yeah, it's just pretty much just the stuff I've been going with for a while. It's still pretty good. Lancia's insane. Completely stops PK. It can limit Sword Soul, but typically against them you want to see Gamma, more like Gamma and Nib, really. But overall, everything performed really well. I didn't really feel like there was anything I wish wasn't in the deck. The 1 Upstart Goblin, the 1 Boot Sector Launch, the 1 Dragon Ravine, triple copies of Quick Launch, triple copies of Chaos Space, the 1 copy of Foolish Burial, the 1 War Legacy Guard Dragon, the 1 Monster Reborn, 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talents, 1 Instant Fusion, and 1 Called by the Grave. It's going to be it for the main deck. Like I said, everything in the deck felt perfect. I didn't ever feel like, man, I wish I was playing more copies of this or less copies of this. I didn't ever feel like I was missing anything. I never felt like I had too much of anything. Moving on to the extra deck, we've got the 1 Instant Fusion target. We've got Millenniumize Restrict. This card is an extra copy of Called By. The 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, the 1 Borload Furious Dragon, the 1 copy of Albion the Branded Dragon, and the 1 copy of Sprint the Iron Dash Dragon. So just real quick, one of the things about the deck that made the Dogmatica matchup so easy is that when they activate Maximus, you can actually send the Sprint, and then I believe it specials Albaz. It's either this one, yeah. Yeah, you can, hold up, let me see if I can get this to focus. You can see it. But yeah, if you send this to the graveyard during the end phase, you get the special Albaz, and then Albaz gets to fuse away like the Dogmaticas, and you make Albion, and then with Albion, you fuse away the Albaz and the Iron Dash Dragon, and you make Borlow Furious Dragon, and it's pretty strong. The 1 Ixies, I'm playing the number 22 Zombie Stein, and for my 3 Synchros, I'm playing the best Synchro in the game. You got the Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. It's so strong. The 1 Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. It is a non-once per turn board wipe. I went second a lot of my games, but this card is honestly just why I can go second so efficiently and just win the game, because it's a non-once per turn board wipe. It's pretty strong. And then we got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Typically your end board is Seal plus Hot Red or Seal plus Zombie Stein. It's usually one of those 2. Moving on to the Link monsters, we've got the 1 Boral Sword Dragon, the 1 Crystron Halki Fibrax, the 1 Romulus, the 1 copy of Hieratic Seal, the 1 copy of Striker Dragon. I miss playing 3 of this. It's so good. And then the 1 Guard Dragon Pisty. Ultimately, I never really missed the 2nd Seal because, you can just put it back if you need it again. I didn't miss Savage. I didn't miss Quad Boral. Ultimately, when putting together the deck, I wanted to make sure I let go of the notion of, well, this is standard. It doesn't really matter what's standard, and you don't want to get locked into focusing too much on well, this is what other people are playing, because that's how you lock yourself out of innovation. You want to be able to just kind of just try new things and see how they work. And it's ultimately it's So on Wednesday, I wasn't I was still playing the quad burl, and it didn't really come up that much. And then because I was playing the deck last week too, and I was playing the Savage and the quad burl, and then on Wednesday I cut the Savage for, I can't remember actually what I cut. No, I cut it for Hulk. I cut it for Hulk, and then yesterday I cut the quad burl for the Starving Venom. And overall, everything, performed really, really well for me. Moving on to the side, if you've been, following the channel for a while, you already know what the first card in the side deck is always going to be. It's going to be Dino Wrestler Pankratops. If you're going second, this card's just too good. 2 copies of Dark Ruler No More. Let me tell you, so I cited a lot of my Drytron specific hate because I was like, nobody's playing Drytron. And then, of course, my first match was paired up against Drytron. But it was fine because he was on like a new variant. He was playing like the Scythe Lock variant. And he went Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, popped the Scythe, and then I called by the Scythe, so we won the game. And then like game 2, he went first again. And, we drew this card. Super Polymerization, very, very strong card. Just breaks boards. Very, very powerful. With Albaz, you have a lot of Super Poly targets. But yeah, I'm playing 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone because before the event, I looked over at another table and I saw a Goddess Skulls Oracle, and I was like, yeah, we're not having that today. And then the triple evenly match. This card's just too good going second. Breaks boards. So actually against the Sword Soul player, right? So I won the die roll. I went first. I won the game. Game 2, he made me go first because he figured I'd be bricked on going second cards. And he was right. So my hand was triple evenly matched going first, game 2. But my last 2 cards were Chaos Space Safer, so we won the game. But yeah. Actually, I've noticed like a couple of people have like tried to make me go first, and it's just like, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to lose. You're going to lose unless you draw like insane. Red Reboot. Because, when I had the blowout card for back row and the last 3 cards of the side deck are 3 copy of Dimensional Barrier. This card is just so good against so many decks in the format right now, but I didn't see it a single time, so I don't know how good it would have been. But theoretically, based on the decks I played against, it would have been insane. But yeah, that's going to be it for the deck profile. Yeah. This has been Darkslayer Arim from Haltesia Gaming. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Where's my button? My button's right here. Okay, hold up. These things never work, man.